Peace and love, sacred community. It is myself, Devin Visionary, here on the island of Omotempe, and I am here to just bring you a quick little 10-minute practice to either start your day or refresh your day with a standing movement practice. So wherever you're at, you can close your eyes and switch your focus from the outside world into your inner world. Noticing how your body might be feeling right now, and doing your best to connect to your breath. You can set some intentions for today's short practice, whether that be to just get the body moving, the blood flowing, or to help you refresh or renew yourself to make the day feel a bit better than it was. We'll take 3 letting go breaths, deeply inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the mouth with the sound of a sigh, releasing anything that may no longer be aligned with you. So when you're ready, exhaling all of the stale air that may be in your system. Taking a deep inhale through the nose. Ah. 2 more times. Ah. And last time. Ah. And as you release on the 3rd time, give a big body shake. Shaking the head, shaking the wrist, shaking the feet, shaking the hips a little bit as well. And we'll work in a few sun breaths here, bringing the feet just underneath the hips, a gentle bend in the knees. Inhaling the arms up towards the sky, and as you exhale, the hands will come down through the hips. We'll do these about 5 times. Inhaling to come up, and stretching the spine as much as you can, reaching towards the sky as much as possible. These sun breaths just to help create a body and breath connection, which will bring us through the majority of our practice this morning, or this day. And the next time that your hands are up towards the sky, we're going to continue reaching through the fingertips, trying to touch the ceiling, and bringing our left foot in front of our right foot. We're going to join our hands together above head, or you can grab the right wrist with the left hand and pull the right arm towards the left side, taking a deep bend over to the left side of the body and stretching out that entire right side of yourself. We'll take a round of breath here, inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. And if you'd like, you can even bend onto the opposite side and just notice how that feels in your hips. Before you come back up to center, bringing the left foot back onto the left side. Maybe you take a gentle wiggle or jiggle out before you bring the right foot onto the left side. And this time we are grabbing the left wrist with the right hand and bending over to the right side, opening up the left side of the body. And we'll take a few breaths here, inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. Maybe looking up towards the elbow or up towards the sky, maybe looking down towards the ground. If you'd like, you can also try to stretch to the opposite side before coming back up through center, bringing the right foot onto the right side once again. We're going to go ahead and face those fingertips. You have a little jazz finger. Maybe you take a little wrist stretch, opening up the wrists with a circle. Before we follow our fingertips, bending down towards the ground, hinging at the hips, following those fingers, and simply reaching towards the ground as much as you can. And here you can grab hold of the backs of the legs. You can grab alternate elbows and sway from side to side. You can also interlace the fingertips behind you and press the arms above your head for a deep stretch. And if you need to bend those knees, bend the knees as much as possible so that there's less pressure in the body. If you'd like, you can also interlace the fingertips and place them at the nape of the neck where the hairline meets the neck. We'll hang out here for next breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to bring a lenient bend in the knees and come through a chair pose. So our hips come towards our feet. Our hands will come up to the sky or into a prayer pose. And you can bounce yourself out here. If you'd like to take a gentle twist from either side, hooking on the elbow to the knee. and twisting your neck and spine up towards the sky, feel free to. Otherwise, you can just hold on to the chair pose and maybe you play around with the ball coming onto the balls of the feet. Ooh. And when you're ready, you can unbend the knees, coming back up towards the sky, giving a gentle back bend here, or a full, thorough back bend if that would feel good for you. And we'll bring ourselves back through center for just a moment. Maybe you shake out the hands or shake out the legs for a moment of integration if that feels good for you. And we're going to bring our feet back underneath the hips, gentle bend in the knees. Let's go ahead and actually bring our feet wider than hips distance apart. Gentle bend in the knees or a deep bend in the knees for a deep squat. We're going to bring our hands onto the knees or the thighs in general and bring one shoulder in between our body towards our midline at a time. Maybe you inhale to come through center and exhale to take a gentle twist. Or maybe you exhale from one side and inhale to go to the next side. If you'd like, you could sink your hips even further down in between the legs. Maybe you play around with the bending and unbending of each knee. Before we come back up through center, you can walk those legs closer towards each other. And perhaps shake them out if that would feel good for you. And then we'll be practicing a tree pose just to give our days a bit of balance in whatever areas of life you need it to be in. So I like to bring my hands onto my hips just to help me stabilize myself a bit, but your hands can be wherever works best for you. We're going to bring our weight into the left foot first, bending the knee gently, the left knee gently, and then we're going to bring the inside of the right foot onto the inside, or the bottom of the right foot to the inside of the left shin, and starting off here if that would feel good for you. Doing your best to bring the right side of the knee towards the right side of the room or the space that you're in. Just focusing on that hip opening activation here. And if you'd like a little bit more balanced practice, the foot can find itself just below the knee or just above the knee, but doing your best to make sure that the foot is not on the knee, as that obstructs your balance. And we invite the wiggles and the jiggles. If the hands want to come out towards either side to help you balance, that is more than welcome. The hands can also find themselves at heart center or reaching above your head. But identify what kind of tree you are today. I don't know what kinds of trees are out here, but I think I'm one of them. Normally I'm a palm tree, but I'm a little different today. And when you're ready, the hands can come back down towards the hips. We're going to shake out that right leg and alternate between feet just to feel the difference on both sides. When you're ready, the feet are going to find themselves just underneath the hips once again, a gentle lenient bend in the knees. Bringing our weight into our right foot this time, the bottom of the left foot comes onto the inside of the right shin. Bringing the left knee out to the left side as much as possible to activate that hip opening gesture. And the hands can once again find wherever works for them, either coming up towards the sky, out like a T shape. If the foot would like to move up just underneath the knee or above the knee, feel free to. Maybe your tree is a bit different on this side, and that's more than welcome. Inhaling deeply and exhaling completely, allowing for your practice to take whatever shape would feel good for you today. We'll take another round of inhale through the nose, exhaling out the mouth with a sound or a sigh, ha, before allowing that left foot to come back down onto the ground, and you can shake yourself out on both sides. If you'd like, You can take any additional poses. If you'd like to come out into a starfish pose, if you'd like to gently twist from side to side, if you'd like to continue shaking, feel free to continue shaking. But wherever you're at, however you get there, we'll meet in just a standing posture. Gentle bend in the knees, feet just underneath the hips. The hands can be off to your sides, or if you'd like to pretend like you're holding a big beach ball, that works as well. And doing your best to keep the spine straight and as long as possible. Closing the eyes gently, just turning your attention back inwards for a moment. And you can thank the body for moving today. Thank the breath for being present with you. Get excited about continuing your day. And just to close out our practice, we'll start to wiggle our fingers and our toes. We'll take one last inhale where we sweep the hands up towards the sky and allow them to meet above head. We'll just take a moment of gratitude for the things around us that we cannot control, our connectivity to everything around us in this world. You can exhale the hands to the forehead and take a moment of gratitude for our ability to think and learn and have our own unique perspective. You can exhale the hands down to the mouth and the throat space and take a moment of gratitude for our ability to speak and be heard and to be as loud and quiet in every moment as desired. Before we finally exhale the hands down to the heart center and we take a moment of gratitude for our ability to love and share this love with others. Peace and love, peace and blessings. Some say namaste. May you enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you back here sooner or later with WellFit Mind. Thank you so much for joining me. Peace and love. Follow for more. Subscribe. Do all the things. Find the links below.